Okay, so we're going to do a quick little example here where we do a nonlinear regression, and the steps are basically the same in Google Sheets for a linear regression. So we've got our data here, just X and Y. I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to insert a chart. The type of chart that we want is a scatter plot, so I'm going to choose that from the menu here, and we can see our trend. Now to customize our graph, we are going to, first let's change the titles here. Let's change the horizontal axis title to just X, and we'll change the vertical axis title to just Y. And now what we want to do is we want to fit a trend line to the data. So if we go to Series and click on Trend Line, we can see the trend line right there. So by default it chooses a linear trend line. We're going to want to have this this correlation coefficient, so we're going to say show that, and for label here we're going to use the equation, so we can see the equation on there. Now I like to put the legend down at the bottom of the graph, so let's just change the legend position to the bottom. Alright, so we've done a linear regression, okay, and we've got our correlation coefficient and we've got the equation of the linear relation. This isn't a very good fit, so what we can do is we can go back to series here. We've got trend line highlighted. We can change the type of equation that we're fitting to our data. So we can change it to an exponential, still doesn't look all that good. We can change it to a logarithmic, still not all that good. Power series, we've got a bunch of choices here. The one that we want here is we want polynomial. Okay, so now when we look at our equation here, it's giving us a quadratic equation, or a second degree polynomial. You can see down here that it says polynomial degree 2. So that looks like a pretty good fit. If we wanted to change it, we could change it to something like that, but usually you don't want to add extra degrees to your polynomial unless you really need them. So from here I could copy out this equation that I've got for my polynomial and use that as the model for my data.